Alrighty. Finally, got some time to stream again. This week hasn't been great as far as streaming goes. I've been struggling to keep the one video I have going on my YouTube channel, so, you know. But it happens sometimes. So, today I decided to play Stardrop, which was a game on early access. I got sent the key for this like a couple of years ago. I tried it for a bit, it was pretty sweet, but didn't have a lot of content. So I waited until it fully released. It just released like a couple of days ago, I think. So I'm gonna play through it because I really enjoyed what I played on early access. Hopefully it's still more of the same. And I don't really remember too much, so the good thing about having a bad memory is that you can replay things easily. And from what I know, the developer went back and changed the earlier chapter anyway. Hopefully no bugs. The developer did have a post that said that they found some bugs, or he found, I think there was one or not a lot of people making the game. When it fully released, it's the influx of new players, they did find some bugs, so he's working on fixing those. Again, it says Team V, so maybe it's more than one person. But it's a small studio anyway, even if it's more than one person. Should have made the command. Wait until this cutscene. I forgot to do that.
Hey Aryn, come in. You reading me?
Good morning, John.
Don't know if you looked outside, but we're in space. There are no mornings in space.
It feels like it's morning to me.
Right. Well, I'm about to dock the station. You got your pants on?
I just finished changing. I still need to check for any available missions.
Okay.
Alright. Take your time. I'll wait for you at the docks once I'm done. Enjoying my cafe latte.
This is already different than what I
You're
played.
such a hipster.
Ooh, 21st century pop culture reference. Nice.
That's what happens being around you all the time. Alright, I'm heading for the SRO interface now.
Love sci-fi games. Alright, before we continue, let me see if I can make this command. Yes, thank you. Set commands. Okay. That didn't take too long. The game is also just noticed about $18 or euros, so pretty cheap. It's always a good thing. And so far we can't interact with anything. Okay. It's... Oh, it's a bathroom. Ah. Have an actual... Exxon. thing. I don't remember that from before, but I don't remember this area at all from before either, so... Always nice seeing planets like that. I love sci-fi games, so... excited. We are walking rather slowly. This is the walk. And this is the run. You can enable a faster movement in the options if you want to. You can also disable the helmet and that, but I don't want to. Do notice some graphical glitches, so see how that goes. Maybe I need to turn something up or down. Well, down. Everything is on max right now. So, are we on the ship? Yes, we are. Can I get any direction? This is the guy we were talking to. There is no cross here, as far as I can see. Hard to know if I'm aiming at something or not. I guess we'll see. Data save station. Registered. Alright, there is no manual saving system. You save in data saving systems. Like this. Kinda Dead Space like. I think this is the logo of our ship. A phoenix or something. Oh yeah, this is definitely different from before. Cool. Can't interact with this. Ending input. What do you... Oh, there we go. It's kind of weird. Salvage and Rescue Activity. Salvage and Rescue Operations is the SRO, I guess. Alright. So we only have one mission to take for now. File name echoes. Investigate entries. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, the other two are unavailable. The other two. We'll have this one. Investigate. Phoenix is written differently. You have to investigate the ship and see what is going on with it. We're basically kinda, as it says, salvage and
Seems
rescue
there's only
operations.
one available mission right now.
Guess it's a slow day today.
It's a salvage op. Unknown ship. No ID, status unknown, and it didn't respond to hailing either. It's been discovered somewhere in the Cassiopeia constellation.
Interesting. I wonder how it got there.
Let's go find out then.
Copy that. You can head up to the docks when you're done. I'm docked at gate 24.
Maybe we are on the space station and we are not on a ship. That would make sense. Because this is totally different. The early access kinda demo was the first chapter, but not all of it. You started on your ship. I see too. I think. Let's see, elevator. The memorial. Elevator to departures. Let's go to the memorial, why not? Departure is probably where we want to go. We'll always go the other way first. Heavy flares. Personal. Thank you. To honor those who backed our dreams. This, I'm guessing, is a Kickstarter game, which I did not remember. So these are the people that backed the game, I'm guessing. Father of 2 Hellions. It's cool. Okay. Moving on. That's a nice way to do it, I guess. A better way than Pillars of Eternity 1, which was annoying. Having a bunch of NPCs that basically just had short dialogue that the hackers wrote. But they were everywhere, so it was kinda eh. There is definitely some
Hey, John,
graphical
what do you think we'll find on board that ship?
issues here and there.
I have no clue. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, we literally know nothing about it. All I can gather from the reports is that it has to be old. I mean, no recent ships have been reported missing from this region. You know, maybe it's a pioneering vessel. Got lost or broke down.
That would be amazing.
It would. But it's a long shot. There's still numerous ships out there that haven't been recovered. Ships that we don't know about.
Okay. Seems only our ship is departing. There is another one that's delayed and the rest of the docks have no flights. Save. You look interesting. Hello. Can't tell if that's someone or a robot. K-23, no flights. K-24, okay, this is where we're supposed to be. Mainframe online. Can't interact with that. This is our ship. Outside. Guess that's an airlock. Oh, have a body, that's always nice. I really dislike when play a first person game and you look down and there is nothing there. Not as much as I dislike silent protagonists, but it bugs me. It's like you have no existence. It's not a very pretty ship. I'm guessing it's very utility based. The aesthetic at least wasn't really that great for the ship. They're created by Vizer. I will kill those names. These are the voice actors. Ducat, not Gold Ducat, but full name. So it is more than one person. But not a lot of them, like it was 3 people and one for the music 4. Guess that's the intro screen. Guess they put the credits on the front of the game. Well, it's only a few people, so why not? Copyright. It is on YouTube.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're currently crossing the Cassiopeia constellation and will be reaching our destination shortly. I hope you've enjoyed your flight with us today. If you look out to your left, you'll see space. If you look to the right of the plane, you'll also see space.
Very funny, John.
That's
I
fine.
know, I crack you up. But yeah, you need to get yourself ready. Grab your data pad and head over to the APD station and get changed. We're almost there.
Roger that, Captain. I'm on it.
We're seeing some pictures. Not sure if it's from the developers or they're supposed to be full character. Alright, first we'll check our stuff. How about that? Your save station is offline. You should be able to turn it back on and power up your save station in some other interfaces. How? Don't. That wasn't really helpful, John. I guess maybe you, as a person, know what to do. What's this?
Got my datapad.
Awesome. Remember, the default key to use your datapad is Q, unless you change your key bindings, that is.
Taking the
You'll be
fourth
able to
roll.
keep track of any or all current objectives, like the one I am sending you now.
Press what?
Just do it. Oh, and my datapad is on the table in the galley. There's some interesting info on it. Any data from these pads you collect will show up under the log tab in your own datapad. Now, go pick it up. The default key is E.
Okay. I'll check it out and head for the APD station.
Copy that.
Interesting map. Okay. Anything else here? Oh, the cat? Oh, the cat in space? Really? The cat, I can't interact with you, unfortunately. Cool. Descendant. Oh, that book. This is the station that's offline, right? Yep. So they tell us actually how to fix. It's easy. That's all we got. Okay, I guess we'll figure it out. See what we have here. Bridge cockpit, not that way. Cat, where are you going, Cat? Go back to the room. Come here, Cat. Okay. Alright, stay there. Hey. Why can't I close it? Yep, stay. Seriously, I can't close the door. What is this? Yep, there we go. That works. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, actually. They had here meowing because we left here inside. Sweet detail. This is locked. System interface. I can't really do anything with that. I don't see anything over here but space, which is cool. Love windows on spaceships. Love them. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. It's we. Hey there, kitty. Alright, this is not bad at all. Really, I bake you a cake. It's in the kitchen. Can't actually pick it. There we go. Now I can pick it up. Collect your data pad. Head to the suit station, get changed. Turn off the stove. That's a joke. Okay. Comedian John. Okay. Again, it's kinda weird trying to see which things you can interact with. Because you don't get any highlights, you don't get I mean, maybe I can power this on, for example, but I don't get any indication that I can. Like I don't get any indication that I can pick stuff. Pick it up. This thing here. You? Hello? Okay. Check the controls. Spacebar is sneak? That's a weird button for a sneak. E is what I've been using. Scanner, I don't know what that is. U is the data bud. APD pointer. G. Okay, I don't know what the APD is. And the end dispose game, that's a weird. I feel that this game is made for a controller. Like with a controller in mind. Not sure why I can't pick this up. This should be the one that he told me about. Oh, pick up the thing. Yeah, I'm right next to it. I haven't picked it up yet. Again, not having a crosshair makes it so you can just move around until you find the correct spot, which is not optimal. Okay. The yellow dot is you, red dots are objects you can interact with. Oh, so we need to use this to see the objects we can interact with. That's weird. Okay. We still haven't figured out how to fix our save station. Probably gonna happen organically. Is this cat food? It is cat food. That's awesome. But we left the cat safe in our room, so. Kitchen. You know what? We'll go to the kitchen and see that cake. Hopefully they're gonna do the whole the cake Sly thing. That's a nice cake, actually. Looks nice anyway. We can't actually eat it. Just disappointing. Oh, we're not wearing a suit, I guess. Alright, let's go do that now. Alright.
John, I'm all suited up.
Alright, Aryn. So, the All-Purpose Design, or APD suit
That's
for
APD.
short, has a number of useful features.
John, I know.
When you press the F key, it'll toggle your helmet's flashlight on and off.
John?
You can also zoom in and out while holding down the Z key. This can be useful if you need to identify objects at a distance.
John?
Or use it as some super high-tech magnifying glass.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to the APD suit's most important function, the object scanner. I need you to run a quick system check to make sure the object scanner is calibrated properly.
Sure, but you
find
realize...
out.
There's a note
Tutorial.
inside this room somewhere with a code on it. I need you to locate and inspect it. A pointer will show up on your HUD whenever you're close to something that you can expect.
You really need a hobby, John. Anyway, I'll go find your note.
Login rejected.
What was the button for the scanning? I think they told us. Your HUD should display pointer when you are close enough. Enough. Oh, is that the pointer? No, that's the... Where is the pointer? I see the note, I think. But I don't see the pointer. Maybe it's not the note. It looks like it. Is the note?
Found it.
Good. Now press the R key to turn on the object scanner. Any objects you can interact with will light up, making it a heck of a lot easier for you to detect objects that you can use, such as a computer terminal, keypad, or control panels, for instance. The object scanner can also scan through walls, but it only works on objects that are receiving power. Note that if you run while the scanner is activated, it'll turn itself off. It's a delicate system after all. Now go and detect the keypad and unlock it.
Cool. 12.
Am I done now? Did I pass the test?
With flying colors.
Man, what a sight.
I know, right? Anyway, head over to the cockpit. Scanners are indicating we're close.
Roger that.
Alrighty. Just want to check this works. What the hell? Okay. Weird, but okay. Elevator deck 2. Can we? We need to find and repair our save station. No, okay, that's now on. Was that it? There's an elevator there which we can't use. That might have been. I'm not going back there anyway. Maybe the game will let me go back there and check it out. I think that was it. But there is no reason to run all the way there for that. I'm not sure if you noticed the miniature model of the MCCV2 on the desk, but if you inspect it, you have the option to collect it and bring it back to your apartment. Oh. You might find other stuff out there. Be sure to inspect it. Okay. Is that... yeah, okay. Press left mouse button to collect. Right. We collected that. It updated the datapad, but I don't see anything here. Maybe it was here and updated that.
You're just in time, Miss Vance. There she is.
It's a nice ship.
It's pretty small if you ask me.
Have you seen our ship?
Yeah, I know. She's an oddity for sure.
Picked up anything yet?
Not yet. Still running preliminary scans. But since you're here, I'm engaging safety protocols. All doors of the cockpit are locked and setting final approach vector. I've also set up a live feed on that station behind you, so you can check out whatever the scanners will pick up at the monitoring station shortly.
Thanks. Hey,
Scanning in
John,
progress.
you remember our first job? You were so off from the coordinates. We spent hours looking for it.
Yeah. Turns out you're not so great at adjusting the long-range antenna.
This hunk of junk was pretty much duct taped together. It's a wonder anything worked at all.
Are you kidding? It's still mostly duct tape.
Yeah, but we had fun.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Okay.
Anyway, the scans are done. I'm gonna look through this data right now.
Unknown. ST-01. Power backup.
What you got?
F signs none.
Looks like the ship's designated as the SD-01.
Hull integrity 75%.
That's a pretty unconventional designation for a ship.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
usually means
information.
it's privately owned. I'm not detecting any life signs on board either.
So the crew is...
I mean, there are no signs of any humanly remains. She's empty.
what? Okay, what else?
Oh, wow. Hey, Aryn, you ready for this? So I'm running a database check, but I'm not finding
Transport.
any references of an SD-01. On top of that, I have never seen a model like this before.
Oh, and here you are always boasting about how you're able to identify each and every ship out there.
Hey, every single known ship out there, that is. But yeah, this is what's blowing my mind right now. This definitely must be a privately owned ship. Can't figure out where it came from or who it belonged to. I don't even really know how old it is.
Your guess?
Without a doubt,
Good.
not built recently. Even privately owned ships these days must have a database entry. I'm betting the ship is either from around or shortly after the pioneering era.
She must be at least around 50 years old then.
Does
So
it
what's
have
she doing all the way out here?
discharges on the hull?
I don't know, man. The ship was either lost or dumped here?
We're not really getting much out of these scans, are we?
I'm sorry, but she's keeping her secrets to herself. Only way to find out anything is if you board it.
Well, let's
What
do
are
that.
the risks?
Well, I'm not detecting any movement. Ship's integrity seems fine, though. And it looks like life support is still operational. I can interface with the ship's system, but most of it's offline. Seems it's running on backup power. You have to see for yourself if you're able to restore power to, well, anything you can.
Well, I need to know what happened to it and its crew, and what it's doing all the way out here.
I knew you'd say that. Judging from the ship's design, it seems to just be a dropship. It's not big enough for a prolonged stay in deep space like this.
Then that means...
That means there's another ship out there somewhere.
another ship.
Hey,
It's,
hey, don't get
I
ahead of
see.
yourself. Just focus on this one. We don't even know if the ship's database is still intact. You sure you
Small
want to
ship
go
that goes
ahead?
into a bigger ship.
John, please.
Just want to make sure. Docking procedure engaged. Hold on.
Don't do what? On he says, and there is nothing to hold on to. Oh, the artifact. Is something going on with the colors or with the lighting that produces these distortions?
Alright, Aryn. Docking procedure complete.
Understood. John, I'm heading down to the airlock.
Copy that. Disengaging safety protocols. The elevator door to the airlock is now unlocked. You're good to go.
Okay.
Let's see what other stories she has to tell.
This is, I'm guessing, go to the elevator, save station. Yep. Was this before? Oh, this is because we have scanned the ship. It's now in the holotank, I guess. Cool. Elevator deck 2. You know what? I want to go. I saved. I want to go back and see if that station is fixed. If that was it. I don't think it matters for the game, but I'm curious. And I'm not in any hurry either, so. Plus, we'll see the kitty again. Maybe. Where's the cat? The hell? It's hiding somewhere? disappeared. Yeah, it was that. That's weird. Ah. Right. Ah, yes, it's going to eat. God. I got an achievement for that. Feed me meow. Right, cat. I'm leaving. In case you can have the place. We have food. Not sure if that drops also water. It seems like dry food, so you just have some water for that. Bye. This is the kitchen, my bad. Please. Bathroom. There we go. Elevator. Sneaky cat. Well, all cats are like that, I guess. Let's see. Save station. What is this? Robot, remote controls, suit. Ah. There we go. Collect. This is why you should use this, I guess. I like that it turns off when you run. That is pretty sweet.
I'm at the airlock.
Copy that.
Again, I really like their branding. I don't think we have a gun, I think it's collectible, unfortunately. Press enter. But that they mean press
I'm
C.
opening the first door.
Copy that.
This seems like it could use another person, like a 3-person team. Seems more manageable than 2 people.
All right.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Alright.
Okay, Aryn, we're gonna do this by the book. You are currently inside the main airlock
Chapter
on deck
2.
2. There are 4 decks
That
in
was a
total,
very short
including the
chapter.
bridge,
And that's where the flight data can be accessed.
which should tell us where the ship came from and, well, more importantly, the name of the ship it belongs to. Now, your main priority right now is to restore power back to the ship. You're not gonna be able to do much without it.
It seems everything on this deck is powered down, including the 2 elevators. I need to find a way to bring them back online.
Now, airlines in general usually have a backup generator.
John, the elevators are
Yeah.
back in service.
I'm way ahead of you.
Awesome. Well, that takes care of that problem. Well, it's your pick where you want to go to first, but you still need to bring the main generator back online.
Go to
It
maintenance
should restore
first.
power to most of the ship's components.
I can go either to deck 1 or deck 3.
The generator is probably gonna
Considering
be
the
on
main
maintenance.
generator is down on deck 3, I suggest you go there first.
Gotcha.
Go.
Deck 3. I guess this is the engineering deck?
That's right.
Yep. Left, I guess.
I found the generator.
There we go. Don't explode.
That does it!
Hold on, Aryn. There's another one.
Another generator?
Correct. It seems the ship runs on a dual-powered singularity system.
A what now?
It basically means the ship uses 2 generators to handle the power output throughout all the decks.
So, there's another generator I need to restore?
That's right.
I'll go search for it then.
Take a look around. Sometimes the power lines in these older ships are exposed. Use your object scanner to locate them. They should light up and show you which way to go.
Good idea. Thanks, John.
Always a pleasure.
Inspect object, yes. Why can't I inspect it? I'm pressing it, but it's not working. I get the reticule, I guess, but pressing it, nothing is happening. Now I can inspect it. What is this? Looks like an antenna. Something. A remote control. We had to lock the control room and shut down our maintenance droid. The door controls located in the control room on this deck can bypass the lockdown. Very dark. Oh yeah, that's why I have this. Security station. Security status okay. That's not helpful. For me anyway. Guessing that's the robot. Or the android or whatever.
Man, what a creepy bugger.
Yes, they are very creepy. I don't think... Well, I don't know if the game has enemies. When I played it, it didn't. It wasn't really a horror game. But these guys moving around still creeped me out. Okay, no connection. Security override. Authorized use on... Need to... Control room can bypass the lockdown if need be, but there is no connection. Maybe I need the generator first. That makes sense. Deck 2, which should be locked. Yes, okay. Now there is a generator.
I found the second generator.
Getting Mass Effect vibes from this game. Not all the shooting, but still.
That did it, Aryn. I can see the major systems coming back online. You should be able to explore the rest of the ship now. Aryn, don't move. Stay right.
Don't say
where
crap
you
like
are.
that.
What?
Stay right where you are. I'm detecting movement.
That can't be.
The
There's
android.
no one here.
Hold on, just 1 second. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Aryn. It was a false alarm, just the maintenance droid. Seems like it was connected to the same power grid and got activated as well. It shouldn't pose a threat.
My god, John. My heart skipped a bunch of beats just now.
I should have expected this. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, I wasn't thorough enough.
It's all right. Shows you're just human. We all make mistakes.
No, I can't accept that. I mean, if anything were to happen to you...
John, enough. I'm okay. Nothing happened.
Still
We're gonna
no
move on
connection.
from this, okay?
Copy that, Aryn. Let's keep going.
That's the spirit. We still have a whole ship to explore.
Let's see. Lock the control room. Lock the elevator. If the control room is locked and the controls that remove the lockdown is inside the room, how the hell do you get in the room? What? Oh, maybe the security station is this way, right? Nope. Security status okay. How? I'm not sure if I'm missing something here or I need to go to the other deck and then somehow unlock this area. Okay, there is a creepy guy. Let's see if has any issues with us. Oh. That's been creepy. Security override. Authorized use only. No connection. There's no way to manually open this? Locked. I don't see anything. Right, I think I need to go to another part of the ship. Maybe unlock this. I can't do anything from the security station. Might as well. Unless I miss something here. It shows it as interactable. But I think that's all you get. Alright, we'll go up, I guess. And come back down later. Fast loading at least.
Okay, Aryn. Now that both generators are back online, I'm attempting some more scans. Alright, give me some time, let me assess the situation, and I'll come up with a game plan. I'll contact you ASAP. For now, you can make your way up to Deck 1.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
On my
thanks.
way.
Oh, and Aryn, keep an eye out for any data pads lying around. They might contain information we can use.
Alright, stop holding my hand,
You're acting
thanks.
like this is my first time doing this.
Well, excuse me, princess.
That's a bad joke.
I can't believe I got that
Whoever
reference.
wrote that.
Yeah, I can't believe you got that either.
Alrighty. Save. Around. Security station. Security status okay, not helpful. Hello, I didn't see you there. And I really wish there was a better way to pick this up. Seriously though. Yes, I see you, but I can't pick you up. There we go. That's not great. So far is the first thing I don't like. Okay. Be helpful, but sure. Well, this helpful in a life sense, I guess. Just not in this instance. Not interact with this.
So I tried getting into the ship's network, but it seems the
Oh,
mainframe
the
is
energy drink.
offline for the most part. I can't really do anything. You need to bring it back online.
Do you know where it's located?
Sorry, you're on your own. I'm being blocked off left, right, and center. I'm not able to access anything right now.
Don't worry, I'll find it.
All personnel report to the conference room. Immediate emergency meeting. Current mission cancelled. Selena Archer. Okay. Check out the rooms, I guess.
Something is completely off with this ship. There are no signs of any distress at all. There's no visible damage. Everything is just neat and tidy.
Dogs.
It's almost like the entire crew just vanished.
I know. I've been going through all the data I collected so far, and from what I can tell, there's no fuel left. It's like it went as far as it could, then simply
The internet doesn't
powered
work
down.
either.
No distress signal or anything. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm
I
guessing
don't
I
like
need to power
this
this
one
up.
bit.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Connect some form of Wi-Fi, I guess. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything. Out power. Someone was bored. Oh, it's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Whatever they're called. That's what they're called. It's been way too long since I saw any of that. This looks like a real room. But again, nothing helpful. Nope. Can't open any of the drawers. What is that? I have no idea. Nope, that's not what I want. Bad. Why is the vase interactable? Oh. Not useful game. What is this? I'm guessing it's a keyboard. Yeah, okay. But maybe be a mouse, I guess. We'll see when we get power. Mag V. Team V, I guess, which is the username. This is nothing helpful. Nothing has power. Priority is to find the power, I guess. Wait, that way. Nice room. I like that they said, oh, this ship is very big. It's a drop ship. It's far bigger than our ship. And made for more people, obviously. Security controls, that's what we need. Security controls. Well, the bridge too. Can we go to the bridge? Can. First I got the security controls. Woo.
Oh, wow. What happened here?
No. That's what we're here to find out.
John, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm seeing the creepy flower robot.
It seems
Cool.
like it ran out of power while attending the flowers. It's almost sad.
Red flags, Aryn. It clearly went beyond its protocols, and that usually isn't a good sign. Please be careful.
Don't worry. Whatever happened, it's displaying care rather than threat. And besides, it's powered down.
For now. Let's see this. Yeah, this actually is not inactive. Pick it up. God damn you, game. They should have done this part better. Why can't I pick it up? Excuse me, robot. Trying to pick up your... Seriously though, why? This. Pick it up. Is it because I'm crouched? Oi, that's not great. Finally. Watering plant active. This plant has the best sense survival. It reminds me of memory leak from object carrying agent. There is a security control, but it is locked. Can't actually go there. Guess we'll go to the bridge then. See if I can unlock that door from there. Bridge, medbay, lab and mainframe. Mainframe sounds good. Tell me security is okay, god damn it. Security override. Security is totally fine. Proceed. Alright. Did I miss something? Saved. Thing is in lockdown, the bridge is in lockdown, the med bay is in lockdown. Get that. Maybe this is the generator? Nope. Let's hope the mainframe give us some power.
John, come in. I'm inside the mainframe.
Copy that, Aryn. Boot her up.
Oh, there we go. Mainframe is of light. It's online. Both servers are online.
Good job, Aryn. I'm inside the network.
Yeah, I got a slight issue here.
Door close on us. Yep.
I'm trapped inside the mainframe. The doors closed when the servers came back online, and it's also locked up the door panel. I can't get out.
Yeah, that's a problem. Hold on. I should be able to open the doors from here.
Really? Stop doing that intermission. Ugh. Jesus.
Okay, I've got some good news and some bad news.